Hello my dear children, welcome back to our basic science class. This is our last class in this lesson, that is part 6. In the previous classes, we have studied about epiphytes, parasites, saprophytes, climbers and creepers. Hope you all have studied everything. Now, let us do an activity to check this. You have already studied some plants and fungi names. You need to classify them under appropriate columns. Okay? Let's start the list. Cuscuta, sandalwood tree, mushrooms, loranthus, neotia, rafflesia, vanda and monotropa. Now we can classify them. My dear children, say the examples of epiphytes. Yes, you are right. Vanda belongs to epiphytes. Next, say the examples of semi-parasites. Yes, loranthus and sandalwood tree belongs to this group. Next, where is the examples of total parasites? Yes, they are here, Cuscuta and Rafflesia. In this last column, that is in saprophytes, we can fill the rest examples. Right? Mushroom, neotia and monotropa. I think all of you understood the different varieties of plants we have studied in the last class. Okay? Now, let us study some more facts about the plant world. Look at the picture. Which tree is this? Yes, it is banyan tree. Do you notice the roots growing downwards from the branches and the stem? How are these roots useful to the plants? You must check whether there are any such plants in your locality. Okay? From the elementary classes itself, you have learned that the roots are the ones that fixes the plant into the soil and helps the plant to absorb water and minerals from the soil. Right? You know, roots also provide support to the plants. Prop roots and stilt roots are roots seen above the soil to support the plants. Now, let us check what are the prop roots and stilt roots. Prop roots are the roots that grows downwards from the aerial branches. Examples of a tree having prop roots are banyan tree. Stilt roots. Stilt roots are seen in screw pine. It is from the stem that the roots grow downwards. Once again, what is prop roots? Prop roots are the roots that grows downwards from aerial branches. Example, banyan tree. Next, stilt root. Roots that starts from the stem and grows downwards are called stilt roots. Example of a plant having stilt root is screw pine. Both the type of roots gives support to the plants. Have you ever seen mangroves? It is a mangrove forest. Mangroves are special kinds of plants growing in marshy areas. The tip of their roots grow towards the atmosphere. These roots are doing another important function to these plants. Do you know what is it? These roots helps mangroves to exchange gases and it is called a pneumatopause. So let us read the textbook once again. Mangroves are special kinds of plants growing in marshy areas. The tip of their roots grow towards the atmosphere. These roots that will help in gaseous exchange are called a pneumatopause. Now let's move on to the next topic. Children, we have already seen in the first part of this lesson that we eat certain parts of certain plants, right? Do you know the edible potatoes are which part of that potato plant? Let's check. Have you ever noticed potato sprouts it is a root, it does not sprout like this. It is an underground stem of that plant. Potatoes are modified stems. Such stems seen below the soil are called underground stems. Now we can compare potato and tapioca. Both are seen below the soil, but one is a root and other is an underground stem. Tapioca stores food in its roots. Roots that store food in this way is called storage roots. All tubers are not storage roots. Potato is a modified stem. Such stems seen below the soil are underground stems. Ginger, carrot, radish, etc. are another examples of underground stems. You all understood what are storage roots and underground stems. Okay? Now, look at this picture in your textbook. What are the organisms that depend on trees? Yes, there are some insects, rats, snakes, squirrel, birds, monkey, etc. are there. A man is also sleeping under that tree. What ways do trees help them? Observe the picture and record them in your rough book. Draw this table and complete it yourself in your rough book. Here is an example for you. First organism, bird. How trees help the bird? Yes, trees give shelter and food. Like this, you can complete the table. In the picture, do you see a woodcutter walking towards the tree? Just imagine that what would happen to the organisms in the tree if it is cut down. If it is cut down, all living beings depend upon this tree are destroyed. This will cause damage to our biodiversity. So, we can conclude the services of trees are: first one, tree gives food and shelter to many animals. Second one, tree gives shade. Third one, tree also provides us fresh air. The roots of the tree are useful in holding the soil particles together without allowing them to flow away with the water. So trees protect the soil. My dear children, isn't it our responsibility to protect plants? Yes, it is our responsibility to protect plants. When we do it, all living beings are protected. It is also necessary for the existence of our environment itself. So keep this in mind that without plants, no life. Children, you must prepare 5 posters using chart paper regarding this subject and keep it with you. It must be submitted after the school reopening. So this is the end part of our first lesson. Just like the name of your chapter, you now know the plant world closely, aren't you? Everyone should study well at home, okay? Thank you and have a nice day.